Tonight's news! Philippine forces conduct mock island retake in South China Sea. Philippine agriculture shrink by 3.7% in third quarter due to bad weather. Defense Secretary Gilbert Chodoro, NATO-like alliance in South Asia not feasible. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. congratulates President-elect Donald Trump on projected U.S. election victory. Senate panel recommends removal of budget for DSWD's ACAP program. Philippine National Police seized 77.9 million worth of illegal drugs in October. DOJ establishes task force to investigate alleged extrajudicial killings. House approves 25-year franchise renewal for Meralco. Typhoon Marce strengthens approaches Cagayan-Babuyan Island area. Good evening, I'm Ed Abalos and this is the Filipinas Update, bringing you the weekend news from the Philippines. The Philippine military recently conducted a mock island retake operation in the South China Sea, marking the first exercise of its kind in the disputed region. Closely monitored by Chinese naval vessels, the exercises involve a coordinated effort among the Philippine land, air, and naval forces to stimulate reclaiming an island within the contested waters. This operation underscored the Philippine resolve to defend its sovereignty amid ongoing territorial disputes with China. This high-profile exercise highlights the country's commitment to maintaining a strong defensive stance in the South China Sea, while several nations, including China and the Philippines, have overlapping claims. As the Philippines strengthens its military capabilities and reaffirms partnership with allies, this drill sends a clear message about its preparedness to protect its territory and uphold international maritime rights. Philippine agriculture sector faced a notable setback in the third quarter of 2024, with production contracting by 3.7%, marking the most significant decline since late 2020. This downturn is attributed largely to adverse weather conditions, which heavily impacted rice production, the country's staple crop. The sharp decrease in output has raised concerns about its potential effects on the Philippine economy, where agriculture remains a vital sector for growth, employment, and food security. Rice production, accounting for a significant portion of the country's agriculture output, faced substantial setbacks as erratic weather patterns, including floods and typhoons, disrupted planting and harvesting cycles. This decline in production not only threatens the supply of essential commodities, but also puts pressure on food prices, contributing to inflation that could further strain household incomes and affect consumer spending. Philippine Defense Secretary Gilbert Chodoro recently stated that creating a NATO-style alliance in Southeast Asia is not feasible, citing the diverse interests and existing partnership among ASEAN nations. Chodoro explained that the ASEAN members each maintain a unique diplomatic and security relationships, making a unified defense pact challenging. Instead, he emphasized the importance of ASEAN working collectively to address China's assertive actions in the South China Sea, urging regional cooperation and adherence to international law to ensure stability. Chodoro's remarks highlight the Philippines' commitment to regional security while recognizing the complexities of Southeast Asia's geopolitical landscape.
Pure Medical Equipment provides top-notch quality medical supply equipment. Whether to rent or buy, Pure Medical Equipment and Supplies has it all.
Pure Medical Equipment is committed to serve and give back to Southern Nevada.
We deliver medical supplies and rentals to your door.
Fil-Am TV Network, the heartbeat of Filipino-American culture in the United States. It is the only channel that brings you closer to home, celebrating the rich heritage and traditions of the Philippines. Available on free TV without any subscription and on digital platforms like Roku, Amazon Fire TV, WCE TV apps, Facebook, and YouTube. Wherever you are, whatever you do, stay connected to your Filipino heritage with Fil-Am TV Network. Fil-Am TV Network, Inc., the only Filipino-American channel always within reach.
Don't waste your money on CBD. Now hold on, don't turn the video off. If you're already taking CBD, good for you. You're on a good path, but there is a much better way. If you're thinking, should I try CBD? Let me answer a couple of questions that might help you make the decision to even try a CBD product. First of all, let's answer the question, what is CBD and where does it come from? CBD is cannabidiol. It's called a cannabinoid, and it's found naturally in many different plants. In fact, as you see here in the Cannabicae family, there's hops, sandalwood, hackberry, of course, hemp, even marijuana, but we're not talking here about marijuana. In fact, we're going to be talking about hemp. As I started to mention, CBD can be found in hemp, in rather high levels, as a matter of fact. But here's the problem. CBD is not the only cannabinoid you can find in hemp. Hemp contains over 100 different cannabinoids. In fact, in the Cannabicae family, hemp contains the highest level of cannabinoids of any plant, which is why it's the most popular source for CBD. But as I mentioned, CBD is only one of the cannabinoids that you can find in hemp. Hemp contains high levels also of CBC, CBG, and CBN. So why would we want CBC, CBD, CBG, and CBN? Well, as we look at the benefits here from CBD alone, you can see these benefits are great. I mean, who wouldn't want these benefits, right? But let's look at the benefits you can get from CBC. You see, they compound with CBD and offer yet even more. But then let's also now look at CBG. CBG has even more benefits. So naturally, anybody looking for the maximum benefit you can derive from hemp would want CBC, CBG, and CBD. But don't stop there. CBN also has fantastic benefits. So if you're looking for a great hemp product and you're contemplating trying a CBD product, don't just buy CBD. And please, don't buy that cheap gas station grocery store stuff. It's just that, cheap, and it won't benefit you at all. But if you can get a high grade, medical grade in fact, hemp product that contains CBC, CBD, CBG, and CBN, now you are unleashing the full power of your body that can only happen if you have all four of these cannabinoids in your body. If you're taking CBD, you're getting roughly 1/4 of the benefit that hemp can give you. Well, fourth is better than nothing, I suppose, but when you want 100% of all the benefits that hemp can give you, that is what happens if you take CBD with CBC, CBG, and CBN. So now you're probably asking, well, where on earth do I get all four of those? The problem now is solved. CBX4 contains high levels, not trace levels, and this is very important, contains high levels of all four of these cannabinoids, which means every benefit we listed up until now is available to you naturally in CBX4 and only in CBX4.
Pure Medical Equipment provides top-notch quality medical supply equipment. Whether to rent or buy, Pure Medical Equipment and Supplies has it all.
Pure Medical Equipment is committed to serve and give back to Southern Nevada.
We deliver medical supplies and rentals to your door.
Philippine President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. extended his congratulations to Donald Trump following the reports of Trump's projected victory in the U.S. presidential election. Marcos Jr. expressed optimism about deepening diplomatic ties and economic between the Philippines and the United States, highlighting shared interest in regional security and economic growth. He pointed to opportunities for collaboration in areas such as defense, trade, and technology, underscoring mutual benefits that could arise from a close partnership between the two nations. A Senate committee has recommended removal of the 2024 budget allocation for the Department of Social Welfare Development, or DSWD, Abot Kamay ang Pagtulong, AKAP, a program, a move that could impact thousands of overseas Filipino workers who rely on this financial assistance. The AKAP program was initially launched to provide one-time cash aid to OFWs affected by COVID-19 pandemic and continues to support distressed OFWs facing job loss, illness, and other emergencies. In the report, the Senate panel raised concerns over the program's implementation and effectiveness, noting delays and inconsistencies in delivering aid to beneficiaries. Some senators highlighted reports of lengthy processing times and unaddressed cases, which have led to questions about the program's efficiency and ability to meet the needs of vulnerable OFWs. The Philippine National Police, PNP, reported a major success on its going campaign against illegal drugs, seizing approximately 77.9 million pesos worth of narcotics during nationwide operations in October. The operations conducted across the various provinces involved in coordinated efforts by local police intelligence units and specialist anti-narcotics teams, resulting in the arrest of hundreds of individuals involved in the drug trade. According to PNP Chief General Benjamin Acorda Jr., the confiscated drugs include methamphetamine, or commonly known as shabu, and other drugs like marijuana are prohibited substances. These seizures are part of a broader government strategy to curb drug-related crimes and address public safety concerns. Acorda emphasized that PNP remains vigilant in its mission to rid communities of illegal substances which pose a significant threat to health and safety, especially among the vulnerable populations.
Pure Medical Equipment provides top-notch quality medical supply equipment. Whether to rent or buy, Pure Medical Equipment and Supplies has it all.
Pure Medical Equipment is committed to serve and give back to Southern Nevada.
We deliver medical supplies and rentals to your door.
PhilAm TV. For PhilAms, by PhilAms, on Free TV. The only channel available on Free TV without any subscription, also available on digital platforms such as Roku, Amazon Fire TV, WCE TV, Facebook, and YouTube. Wherever you are, stay connected to your roots with PhilAm TV. Visit our website, www.philmtv.us.
Pure Medical Equipment provides top-notch quality medical supply equipment. Whether to rent or buy, Pure Medical Equipment and Supplies has it all.
Pure Medical Equipment is committed to serve and give back to Southern Nevada.
We deliver medical supplies and rentals to your door.
We are the Philippines. We are land and sea. We are 7,107 islands. We are island people in a vast archipelago divided by the last ice age. We are one nation, yet a diverse people. We think in different ways. We speak in many voices. We dream in many worlds. We live many lives, all alluring, for we are naturally beautiful. We are tropical, we are warm, of heart, of greeting, of climate. We are mountainous, we are volcanic, we have volcanoes within volcanoes, and the most perfect cone. We are wet all around. We are wet underground. And when the typhoons blow, we are wet all over. Never far from a waterfall. Never distant from a beach. Everywhere our soothing waters beckon. We are lush. We are fertile. We are prolific, multifarious, biologically diverse. 10 times more, so they say, than the Galapagos itself. We have the smallest primate, the smallest carabao, the smallest fish. We have the largest fruit, the largest flower, the largest raptor, the majestic Philippine eagle, and other rare finds. The dugong, the cloud rat, grass owls, civet cats that deliver a wild flavored coffee. Hundreds of species of birds and insects. Thousands of species of fish and shells. And there, gleaming in the center of the Sulu Sea, the Tubataha Reef, a World Heritage Site. Only one of many others in these sun-kissed islands. And here we are, its people, the Filipinos. Who love to eat, who love to drink, who love to do nothing, who love to be ourselves. We sing a lot. We dance a lot. We talk a lot. We love a lot. We love a good laugh, and we do laugh a good lot. We laugh at each other, we laugh at ourselves. We celebrate life with raised glass, on bended knee, with innocence, with passion, with grace. We are 7,107 islands. Incredible, irresistible, unforgettable. We are the Philippines.
Pure Medical Equipment provides top-notch quality medical supply equipment. Whether to rent or buy, Pure Medical Equipment and Supplies has it all.
Pure Medical Equipment is committed to serve and give back to Southern Nevada.
We deliver medical supplies and rentals to your door.
We use headphones as a part of our everyday lives. Whether we're at work, getting exercise, meditating, in transit, studying, practicing, or relaxing.
Hi, I'm Ryan Sway, the founder of Aircom. I would like to introduce the world's first wireless airflow audio earbuds. As a festival and a concert junkie, I really enjoy the live experience of being there and feeling the music. When we started developing Airflow, our goal was to reproduce that live experience using earbuds.
The problem with traditional headphones is that the speakers are located inside of the earpiece, literally giving you centimeters before the audio hits your eardrum.
What Aircom is doing, they're the first company to actually address the fact that there needs to be a space involved associated with having the sound waves expand fully.
The difference between traditional headphones and Aircom audio is that the air tube gives you 8 times more space, allowing the sound waves to fully develop before they actually hit your eardrums. And this gives it a much more live, natural sound, just like in a recording studio.
It's real nice that someone actually addressed the physics associated with how sound comes out.
The challenge we had was to create an earbud with enough airspace for the sound to fully develop and breathe. Unfortunately, traditional earbuds are about the size of a jelly bean, and there's just not enough airspace. However, that changed when we developed Airflow Audio. Airflow uses an air tube to deliver 6 to 8 times more airspace than traditional earbuds. The end result is a true live listening experience, just like you're at a festival or a concert. We also added magnets to the back of the earpieces, so you can wear it around your neck when you're not using it.
Being that the drivers are 8 inches from the earpiece, the magnets do not affect the integrity of the sound at all.
The orange line represents the frequency transmitting through the wire to the speaker, which then converts to the blue sound wave that develops more as it travels up the air tube, producing a balanced, full body and live listening experience.
Another really cool feature is that these earbuds are sweat-proof and water-resistant because they're coated with a super hydrophobic nanotechnology. So now you can be on a skateboard or riding a motorcycle and listen to music as if you were watching a live show or actually in a recording studio.
We're coming to you for help in bringing these unparalleled earbuds to market.
The Department of Justice, or DOJ, has officially launched a task force dedicated to investigating allegations of extrajudicial killings tied to the previous administration's anti-drug campaign. This significant move aims to address accountability and deliver justice to the victims and their families. The task force, composed of legal experts, investigators, and representatives from human rights organizations, will continue reviewing evidence, reopening unresolved cases, and pursuing those responsible for any unlawful acts. The initiative reflects the current administration's commitment to upholding human rights and restoring the public trust in the justice system. The House of Representatives has granted a 25-year franchise extension to the Manila Electric Company, or Meralco, ensuring its continued provision of electricity service to millions of households and business within its coverage areas. The approval underscores the government's recognition of Meralco's vital role in delivering reliable and accessible power to the public. The franchise renewal allows the utility giant to furthermore modernize its infrastructure and expand its services to meet the growing demand for electricity. Typhoon Marce has strengthened as it moves closer to the Cagayan-Babuyan Island area, prompting authorities to issue warning and prepare for its potential impacts. The Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration, or PAGASA, reported that Marce now carries sustained winds of 120 kilometers per hour, with gusts reaching up to 150 kilometers per hour. Local governments in affected areas have initiated preemptive measures, including evacuation of residents in flood-prone and landslide-prone zones. Fisherfolk and small sea vessels have been advised to avoid venturing into rough sea as Marce intensifies. The typhoon is expected to bring heavy rainfall and strong winds, raising concerns over the possible flash floods, landslides, and agricultural damage. Relief goods and emergency teams are on standby to ensure a swift response to any disaster-related needs. And that was our news for this week. For more news and updates, follow us at our social media platforms. I'm Ed Abalos, and this is the Filipinas Update here on Philam TV Network. Thank you and have a great weekend.
Equipment provides top-notch quality medical supply equipment. Whether to rent or buy, Pure Medical Equipment and Supplies has it all.
Pure Medical Equipment is committed to serve and give back to Southern Nevada.
We deliver medical supplies and rentals to your door.
Philam TV Network, the heartbeat of Filipino-American culture in the United States. It is the only channel that brings you closer to home, celebrating the rich heritage and traditions of the Philippines. Available on free TV without any subscription and on digital platforms like Roku, Amazon Fire TV, WCE TV apps, Facebook, and YouTube. Wherever you are, whatever you do, stay connected to your Filipino heritage with Philam TV Network. Philam TV Network Inc., the only Filipino-American channel always within reach.